Good morning, everybody. Basically, I just make this video because it's like, who we say, TD Jakes, right? I've been seeing a lot of videos about my boy. Now, y'all can say what y'all want to say about him. That's my dude. Yes, he might have been caught up with the hype because he was lost, but he's good. You ever heard of Judas? Well, that's my Judas. So y'all could try to do curse him, whatever. It's all good, but he's still his home on high is there. I'm gonna let all y'all know that because even though in his ignorance he does mislead, but he doesn't mislead you too far off the road. It's only you got 1 foot in and 1 foot out, just what he does, you know. And so that's basically like I make this because just to tell you that he's not a bad man. That he is not. And heaven has his hand on him. But TD Jakes, you gotta step all the way on the road, yo. And this I tell you because that that place of hell, which we all shall come to know, it's real. Whether you want it, and it's just to everybody. You might not think of that place described, hell, of that place of burning, but that place is real, y'all. And when you leave the flesh, you think that your soul cannot feel. In fact, there's one saying that man had years ago. I heard the saying when I was a little kid, and I used to always wonder what the fuck does it mean? Like, really, to myself. As a little kid, I used to say to them, what the fuck does that mean? But I never said it out loud, I was real little. But I used to always think it. When I heard that, it was just that one saying too, Soul on Fire. They had a movie called Soul on Fire. It was a very common saying back in the 60s, Soul on Fire. And I used to always say every time I heard people use it, what the fuck does that mean? But I know what it means now. And maybe even when man was using it, because, I heard, a lot of people used to give an explanation, oh, it's a person and he gets amped up about something and he goes for it. He strives everything. He presses on and forward. They said that's a soul on fire. Then I heard that a soul on fire always could be a man condemned. Like a man that just has to go through a great amount of suffering, whether he's worthy of it or not. All them bullshit. But you know what? Came to find out ain't none of them definitions right. Because a soul is something that's not physical. So even like we have a soul, we have a spirit, and we have flesh is what we are made up of. Now, that spirit is that word. Flesh is the flesh. What is that soul? This is what excuse me. I did say that wrong. Forgive me. Well, I just gave y'all the answer too, but I'm going to redirect the question and see how many of you are smart enough. Because I'm not going to give the answer. I already gave the answer. But let me rephrase this question. We are made up of our flesh, our spirit, which is our shadow. Now, what part of us does the soul represent? For we know we are made up of soul, spirit, and flesh. So, the flesh is our body. The spirit is the shadow that our body casts. But what part represents our soul? What part of us is identified with the soul? Well, I'll leave you to ponder with that. Even though I already gave you the answer, but I ain't going to give it this way. So y'all have to go back and really watch and listen to this video because I've already given the answer. But yeah, my boy TD Jakes, You know, I already told you. I started this with you back in years ago, over a couple, maybe 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago now, on Google Plus. It was, I mean, it was really me, Dr. Miles Monroe. He was the first that I got into a conversation with over Google Plus, and I opened his eyes to where he started teaching the things that he was but getting like. He started truly teaching the Bible. He started reading it and seeing it through different eyes, and they murdered him. And that just that was crazy. What is here? I don't know. Something is crazy with my screen right now, but it's all good. It's like a light over me that's moving. Other like I don't know. I can't explain it. But anyway, yeah, TD Jakes. He's a good dude. I mean, he's gotta find the truth of the heavens, but I'm convinced he'll do that. Yo, I'm getting ready to stop this tape because motherfucking, what are y'all doing? Yo, I see a light moving above my head that is moving like crazy. Like it moves when I move, but not the same way that I move. Anyway, let me forget about that. Um, yeah, TD Jakes, you just go watch my videos, man, and believe that, and know, not only believe, but know that these things I tell you, your books tell you also. It's just that you gotta learn to read between the lines with all your books. See, they all say that, oh, this Bible, like Geno Jennings, you go to the book a lot and it's cool. No problem. Whenever you go to the book and you get something that goes, that is something that man put in there, and it's a few things that you do that with, but it's really still acceptable. But once you jump off that deep end with it, don't worry, I'll be there to correct you. Like I told you with the woman, yo, listen, she can speak, but she must reflect. So to say that she can't get up on stage and teach the word of God, no, she can. Yes, she can. You cannot deny that. She can teach the word of God. But she's only teaching what she was shown. She's not adding like most of us, all of us really. Even that's why most men can't get up and preach because they do the same exact thing, the very exact thing that a woman would do, the man does too. They teach the word of God but put their own understanding to it. So really a lot of y'all need to stop teaching. But you know what? It ain't that y'all need to stop teaching. It's just that y'all, as you're teaching, know that there's a spirit here to guide you, to make you see all understanding. And I am that one. I'm sorry to tell all of you great pastors and all of you prophets that wanted to be who I am. You're not. And world that looks to seek to know the word, there's no one else coming. I'm your deal. Sorry to break it to you like that, but I'm your deal. So it's time for y'all to get with me. Let's fix this world and get heaven on earth. For this is what I've come to bring. Now, many gonna come with this message saying that they come now to bring heaven on earth. First, they was all coming to warn you of what's gonna happen, prophesize to you. Now they're gonna tell you that they're coming to change and bring heaven on earth. Well, this is what I've come to do. And they already prophesy. A lot of them prophesy a lot of bullshit to you too. And even with the preachers today, they going into the cosmos. They all lost. Listen, I come to bring all the things that work in life, that shall make life work the way it was supposed to be, the way it was given us in the beginning to have it. And let me tell you, at the beginning it says we was put here to be fruitful and multiply. Y'all know what that means, right? We wasn't put here to work and none of that. Nah. We supposed to put here and have fellowship and joy. And every day from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to sleep, you should be able to do everything that your heart desires, long as it's not of evil. But this is what I come to do. I come to take evil out of the world. And evil, you're going to be removed. Whether you let me help you transcend, well, heaven's going to come and just, and you don't want that. None of us want it. Even us who are good, we don't want this. See, the thing passes in them, they not showing you because they don't know, is that the heaven is going to come down to earth in such a way that it's going to have every man, woman, and child upon it. Well, maybe not the little children, because some of them they too young to understand. So they won't be in fear. But every man, woman, and big child, little child, not the babies, but every man, woman, and child will run screaming in terror upon the face of the earth. This I don't want. I don't think none of us want that. So all you world leaders that's bickering about your little wars and you want to fight each other and cause world mayhem, even you evil motherfuckers, y'all don't want it. Because it ain't going to go nothing like the way y'all think. But one thing you think is right is that there shall be terror upon the whole face of the earth. On that note, I'm sorry to end my message with such a negative note, but enjoy the day and God bless.